Right, settle in, you lot. We're about to embark on a journey like no other. Bekz had a complete disaster and lost the audio for today's planned video. So she enlisted me to take you on a little detour to an alternate universe. This is the tale of Bekz and Arthur Reload, two siblings from Yorkshire with a nose for adventure. They've always been curious, always looking for the next big thing. Imagine, if you will, rolling green hills, quaint stone cottages, and then bam! A twist you never saw coming. A spaceship parked in the backyard. Typical Friday, eh? But this isn't just any spaceship. It's a C1 Spirit and their ticket out of Stanton.
Mum says to be back before tea, and don't forget to bring back some space souvenirs.
Bekz, a right firecracker she is, was already at the helm, eager to explore the cosmos, fiddling with buttons she probably shouldn't. But that's Bekz for you, always pushing the boundaries. Arthur, bless him, was still trying to figure out how to eat a Yorkshire pudding in zero gravity. It's not as easy as it looks.
Don't worry, Arthur. We'll be back before you can say put kettle on, and it'll be reet.
And with a mighty roar and a bit of sputtering, they were off, leaving their familiar world behind, blasting towards the great unknown. The stars stretched out before them, a canvas of endless possibilities. Their destination? The mysterious Pyro solar system, a place filled with wonders and dangers alike, waiting to be discovered. Now the Pyro system, it's a right laugh, this one. A place where the unexpected is the norm, and every dark corner leads to a new way to expire. 6 planets, each more bizarre than the last, orbiting a sun that seems to have a permanent case of the hiccups. It's like the universe decided to have a bit of fun with this one. First up, Pyro 1. A toasty little fella that makes Mount Vesuvius look like a barbecue gone wrong. The surface is swelteringly hot, and the air is thick with toxic gas.
Ooh, toasty. Can we stop for s'mores, please, Arthur? I've got the marshmallows ready.
Bekz chuckled, steering the ship with one hand and trying to roast marshmallows over the dashboard vents with the other. It was a sight to behold, a mix of adventure and sheer madness.
Mum would kill us if we set the ship on fire again. Remember last time? We barely made it out.
Arthur, ever the voice of reason, and terrified of getting too close to the scorching planet, shook his head. He knew the dangers all too well. Bekz, ever the rebel, just winked and muttered something about living on the edge. She thrived on the thrill, always pushing boundaries. Next, they encountered Terminus, a planet completely covered in watery lakes. But not just any water, mind you. This water was bright pink and tasted suspiciously like strawberry jelly.
Right, who put the Ribena in the rivers?
Bekz exclaimed, peering out the window with a disgusted look. Arthur, fascinated, was already collecting samples in test tubes.
Fascinating. The molecular structure is almost identical to...
He continued to mumble scientific jargon, oblivious to Bekz's growing boredom.
Can we blow something up now?
Patience, Bekz. Science takes time. And besides, we used all the explosives on that asteroid field back in Stanton, remember?
Ah, siblings? Always finding something to argue about, even in the far reaches of space. Section 4. The Case of the Gusty Gas Giant. Their journey continued through the Pyro system, each planet offering a new spectacle. The two were in awe of the diverse and strange worlds they encountered. There was Bloom, a planet populated entirely by outlaws that spoke only in limericks, their rhymes echoing through the cold, harsh lands. And then there was Monox, a giant ball of sand that seemed to whisper secrets in a language only Bekz could understand. The whispers were both eerie and fascinating, like a melody carried by the giant worms lurking below the surface. But it was the last planet, Pyro 5, that truly took the biscuit. The crew had never seen anything like it before. A massive gas giant, Pyro 5 was constantly emitting a high-pitched bum puff that echoed through their comms system. The sound was infectious, making everyone on board chuckle.
Sounds like our Auntie Maureen after a few sherries. She always squeezed them out like that.
Bekz giggled, clutching her stomach. The laughter was contagious, spreading through the ship like wildfire.
This is highly irregular. A gas giant emitting sound waves of this frequency. It's simply unheard of.
Maybe it's just had a curry.
Bekz suggested mischievously, grabbing a nearby asteroid with the ship's tractor beam and launching it towards the gassy planet. The crew watched in anticipation, wondering what would happen next. Section 5, to new adventures. As the asteroid bounced harmlessly off Pyro 5's atmosphere, the giggling only intensified. Bekz roared with laughter, while Arthur shook his head in exasperation.
You'll never guess what Auntie Maureen did at the Christmas party.
Bekz began, launching into another one of her outrageous stories. And so their adventure continued, filled with laughter, sibling shenanigans, and a healthy dose of Yorkshire charm. Where will their spaceship take them next? What other cosmic wonders await? Tune in next time for another episode of Bekz and Arthur's Star Citizen shenanigans. This whole episode was made using AI as a bit of a laugh. Bekz and Arthur hope you enjoyed this random adventure and can't wait to be back to continue our main stories soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe like the wonderful viewer you are.